What's up everybody, Kinetic here and welcome back to Wakfu. Yes, welcome back. If you are an old school subscriber, you may remember back when I first started doing my first look videos, Wakfu was one of the first videos that I did way back in the day, right? And since then, like, the first look series has kind of, you know, seen its changes, but I'm back doing it again, and it's great to be back to do these videos. It gives me a chance to try something new, or to, in the case of Wakfu, come back and see what's changed, right? And what I'm going to do with this video is just kind of give my my updated impressions of the game. I'm going to be exploring dungeons that I haven't played before, talk about some of the features that are cool, some that are kind of meh, and stuff like that, and overall, yeah, kind of like a first look 2.0. I want to thank first Ankama for sponsoring this video, and if you guys would like to know more information beyond what you'll see here in this video, then be sure to check the link down in the description of the video so where you can get more info and to sign up and play Wakfu yourself for free. This is a free-to-play turn-based strategy anime-inspired MMORPG. That's the best description I could probably give it, which is great for me. I'm really into lots of different MMOs, be them the more Western style or, you know, more Eastern style type of art. I actually really like this art style. It's holding up very, very well, and I'm a huge fan of like Final Fantasy Tactics type games. Let's talk to Jonk Usak, Nation of Sufokia. Hey there, Snapper. Everything going swimmingly? Let's talk about my little characteristic problem. Restat quest? Oh, this is the guy I'm supposed to talk to for that. Right. I remember they were saying I should talk to somebody about this. What can I do for you? I would like to redistribute my characteristics differently. No, actually, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let me show you guys what what's going on with this character so far. This is a Sacrier, one of the 18 different classes here in the game. I have not played this class before, but this is definitely my favorite so far. I wonder if they're actually represented in the new season of the Wakfu anime. If you haven't heard, on Netflix they have season 3 of Wakfu the anime, which is pretty sweet. I haven't seen it myself, but I mean, judging from the animations that they have in the game, I'm expecting the Netflix show to be as good, if not even better. They also have a new gaming app as well. I need to look into that. I might make a video about that at some point. But first, I want to definitely go ahead and explore with you guys what I'm doing here with my Sacrier. So, as you can see from here, this is the skills page. And this is kind of what I'm running. It's a mixture of fire spells, air spells, earth spells. And I think down the line, I'm going to get more kind of refined into either fire and earth or fire and air. I just can't decide which one, but I'm having a lot of fun with these skills. This class has really, really good kind of control and mobility, as you'll see here pretty soon. But I just got to this new zone that I haven't been to before. I took a ship to get out here, and already I can see that there is a dungeon there next to a Drago Express, and then there's another one here. So both of these are definitely within my level range, but I still have to be careful. Even though I'm 31, they can still be pretty tough, and you'll see why. There's a whole range of difficulty settings that you can set for your entry into these dungeons. The gameplay and graphics of this game has really held up to the test of time, and I think actually what proves Wakfu's worth and how good of a game it is the fact that it's still around after all of these years. I mean, in the last few years, I can't tell you how many games I've seen like this. Not quite like Wakfu, but you know what I mean, like anime, graphic, MMORPGs and stuff like that. How many games have you seen, right, that have like gotten all hyped up to their launch, and then within a year or two, their servers are shut down, right? Like countless games, it feels like, have gone down that terrible road, except for Wakfu. Wakfu has stood the test of time, has garnered itself a very loyal fan base that is keeping the game alive and well, and now with another mobile app, graphic novels, mangas, a Netflix TV show and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty sweet. So here we are. This is the entrance, and this is just showing, for those of you that have never played Wakfu before, outside of the dungeons, you'll find these machines. they're almost like vending machines where you put in the currency that you earned from being in the dungeon. In this case, just 20 basic tokens, right, for this ring, and that's how you can get gear that you're not acquiring but really want from within the dungeon. So if you don't get the ring or the amulet or whatever it is, then you can at least take the tokens and then come back here to this machine. You know, normally when I'm wandering outside of the dungeon, like just outside, usually I'll see the kind of monsters just outside that I'll also find on the inside, but I'm not seeing anything but a lot of really lowly stuff. There's a little corpse right there. Somebody must have been here recently. I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead, and though the monsters outside are kind of deceiving, I'm still going to be very cautious about this, I think. We'll go with a level 6. So this will give me 80% of the experience rate, 80% of the loot, and a boss resource attempt. Now, because I'm doing this solo, that's why, in particular, I'm setting this low. If I had a full party of other players, I mean, we collectively would have so much more power than I have. All I have is my own character plus 2 sidekicks that I bring with me, which are basically just AI partners to fight alongside me. So I've got the Astrub Knight in Lumino. Now, the Knight is a melee fighter, and Lumino is my healer. And together, we make a pretty good team. So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, the first wave of enemies like this is going to be pretty... Oh wait, I did see these guys outside. Okay. Okay, so everything is on a timer. So first I need to set up my characters where I want them placed. And in this case, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll just put them side by side like that. And then spacebar to enter. So it's going to be my main character's turn. He has quite a lot of initiative, which is kind of like how fast you act, the speed at which you act. Go ahead and use that skill to give me a bit of a buff, a shield buff. Wait, where'd he go? That's weird. He just disappeared. But yeah, the green bar just above my health, that's like a little bit of a shield that I gave myself. Alright, so then we can charge with the Knight. Stab a couple more times while we're at it, and that uses up all the action points that I have for this turn. If you've played turn-based games, you know I think you guys get this pretty easily. For those of you that haven't, might take a little bit of time, but once you get it, things start flowing like really, really quickly. Alright, so there we go. Now, you might have heard that. That was me failing one of the kind of like the bonus challenges or whatever, which really aren't that big of a deal. They kind of give you a little bit of a boost if you can sort of fight within certain parameters or whatever. Like, don't be standing next to your own teammate or something like that at the end of your turn, or, you know, it's kind of goofy stuff, honestly, like that. Okay, gone. Has left the battle. Okay, I see it in the chat now. So that's kind of like my basic combo that I use with my main guy right there. All right, so then you just get next to this dude, drop a little lance in your face, and he is done. Look at that, we still got action points to go ahead and charge you, and a little stabby stab. And I can choose, of course, as you might expect, which direction I want to face at the end of my turn, and that helps to avoid taking bonus damage from your flank or from your rear. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Let's just go ahead and drop a little bit of heal on the Knight, and good. Oh wow, he's got the same move that I've got. I've got something that works just like that. Actually, hang on, I'll do it if I still have it. I might have switched out of it, actually. No, I still got it. Yeah, watch. Shaking! I've got the same thing, dude. And I'll go ahead and do this just for the lulz. There we go. Okay, so that was basically like the first round in the dungeon, and already we've gotten some interesting stuff here. We got a pearl, a miscellaneous drop, ghostoplasm, another miscellaneous drop, more miscellaneous. Aha! Look, there's that ring that we saw. I think isn't this the exact same ring that we saw from the vending machine? When equipped, 6 health, 3 lock, 3 dodge, and 5 healing mastery. Ooh, I think I will give that to Lumino. So let's go ahead and do that. So you can actually gear out your sidekicks. It's just honestly one of the things that really like I found an addiction to. It's just grinding for the gear, and not only gearing out my own character, but gearing out my sidekicks is strangely addicting and entertaining. So here I've got there's Lumino's gear. Let's go ahead and just close that out. Lumino's gear. There's Astrob's gear, and it's all basically catered to their needs, I think, for the most part. So we've got, what is this? The Adventure Ring, Health Points, and Elemental Mastery. Ah, yes, I've been meaning to replace this. This is quite an old ring right here. So we can take that, and we just drop it in your ring slot, and boom. Healing Mastery increase. So far, so good. But that was only like the warm-up round. Things get progressively harder each and every battle. It looks like, did their numbers increase? Their levels most certainly increased, but their numbers may have also increased. Now, their individual levels aren't that big of a threat, but their total numbers may be. You know what? We'll just go ahead and go with this. So, what I want to do is, I think we'll go to you, and then let me switch up. I need to find out, what's the, oh, F1 to F4. Okay, I should probably use that for switching up my action bars. Go ahead and use that. That is going to pull you to me. Then I'm going to kick you in the groin. And then get a whir. They're not doing a whole lot of damage. So that kind of gives me some confidence that maybe next time I come through here, maybe to farm some more coins, or when I go to the next dungeon, then I can be a bit more aggressive with the difficulty levels. My turn. Okay. Do I still... No, I don't have the other skill that I used to have, but we do have this. Let's try this. Do that. Move in. Boom! Oh my god! That move wrecks. Actually, hang on a second. I should have done this earlier. If you right-click on the enemies, then you can see like what their strengths and weaknesses are. Now, these guys don't have any particular... That's interesting. These guys don't have any particular strengths or weaknesses when it comes to their defense to things. Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. Got just enough reach there for Knight to do his thing. And done. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. What that is like after a certain number of turns, you kind of get to activate a bonus that you choose from that list. In that case, I did Conflagration, which basically just sort of does fire damage over time to enemies around my character. Oh wow, this is pretty easy actually. I'm actually, yeah, I'm surprised how smooth this is going. I thought this would be hard, but look at that. We got a new amulet. What does that give me? Distance Mastery, Crit Dodge, and a Hop Ring, Berserk Mastery. Okay, let's go ahead and move everybody in position. God, I love my high initiative. You know what? Forget walking. Just gonna Falcon Punch you in the face. How about that? Yeah? And done. Excellent. Alright. Let's see if we can't speed things up a little bit here. What did he just do? He just spit on his teammate. What is that supposed to do? Ah, I'm just out of range of maybe hitting this barrel to blow it up. So that way it doesn't cause problems. That's alright. You know what? We'll let them come to us. I don't have to blitz my way to them. I'll let them come here. Yeah? Let's go ahead and do that. At least in the beginning here. Unless they're gonna stay there, maybe. They're summoning tofus? Like that little thing is the tofu there. Oh wow. Another one? Okay. So far I don't see any healers though. Sometimes there's healers and those can... Yeah, those can be annoying. Don't mind me. Astrub Knight. I'm just gonna... Oh wow. Yeah, that was a lot easier to kill than I thought it would be. Wow, how many times are you going to do that? That's crazy. Alright, yeah, we're gonna pass on that too, and... Can I? Yes, I can. Oh, awesome! Oh, that was great. Lumino has the reach to connect the offensive spell to that guy in the middle. Alright, we'll go ahead and give you a shield. I like to save my shield for Astrub Knight, because otherwise there's no way really for him to get one other than that way. For somebody else to give it to him. And, oh, so close! Almost took that guy out. And what are you gonna do with your measly amount of life that you have left? You're gonna pew-pew at me a lot. Okay. Okay, you better move, or I'm going to kill you. Or maybe he can't move because the tofu is standing there next to him. That's honestly one of the things that kind of irritates me about this game. Like, I'm used to Final Fantasy Tactics where I could just, like, move right through my teammates. If they're standing in a square next to me, it's fine. I just, like, move them out of the way and pretty much walk past them on the same square. You can't do that in Wakfu, and I don't understand why they would make it like that. It's frustrating. Like, if this space was empty, I should... And I wanted to move to the space, like, through him, like, this way, that way, I should be able to. But you can't. I guess... They have their reasons, huh? Alright, so... There we go, there's that, and we will finish you off with that. Okay, yeah, so the summoner's summon goes down with the summoner. Excellent. Okay. And just to make sure you're stuck here, I will use my movement to pin you in. Doesn't matter anyway. Done. Excellent. Okay. Go ahead and move you, Lumino. Alright, there we go. And I think we pretty much have this wrapped up. Do we have? Yes, we do. It's over. Wow, look at all that gear! Holy crap! I've never... It's still... Look at it, it's still coming up! I've never seen so much gear come from battles like this. Look at this! Look at all the rings I have! Ghostly Stupor. Okay. What does that do, though? Transforms... What? It transforms me. That's it? Let's try it. And then? Oh, I see it. It's in my face. I didn't change completely, but the face and stuff like that of my character makes me look like one of them. Does that have any added benefit? Like can I be like friendly with them now because they think I'm one of them or something? I wonder. Wait, that's it? Hang on a second. No way. Shouldn't there have been like a final boss? I guess maybe I have to try it on a harder difficulty. That's interesting. Usually there's like a big fancy, like, that's definitely a boss looking character in the fights, but it wasn't so obvious in that one. Well, anyway, I think that also explains why I got so many items there in that that last battle. That seems to be it for that dungeon. But the dungeons do change difficulty, and I expect also the encounters to change as well. So maybe if I bump up the difficulty, maybe there will be newer enemies or bigger enemies or something like that. Let's take a look at what we got here. How many of these tokens do I have? I've got 88 basic tokens, and that's what they want here. Now, I've got a lot of these items already. Like, I've got that ring, I've got that amulet, that ring. I got those shoes too, didn't I? Yes, I did. The shoes, I've got whatever this is. Is this a chest piece? Yeah, it's a breastplate. That was weird. Okay, there's the shoulders, and then there's a helmet. Did I get the helmet? I did not get the helmet. 15 health, 6 lock, 14 single target mastery. Ooh, I like that. Single target mastery is something that I'm buffing with this character. You can see up there in the character preview how my skin is all blue and stuff like that from the potion. There's really no special items from this dungeon, so I think, yeah, maybe I'll come back to this another time, but there's not a lot of really cool items to chase. I'm gonna take a quick look at the other dungeon there, and see what it has, because some of the machines, like, you can get mythical level gear from. Now you might be wondering, because the game is as old as it is it going to be difficult to find parties, or how dependent are you on grouping up for content and stuff like that to be able to progress, to level, to get to end game and stuff like that? Well, one of the things that Wakfu prides itself on is the ability for players to basically choose however they want to level, however they want to progress. It's kind of sandboxy a bit in Wakfu, in that you can just choose how you want to play. If you want to, you can completely ignore dungeons, right, for leveling and stuff like that. You can just stay out here and grind on these tofus if you want to, or whatever. And a lot of those items that come from the dungeons, you can get from these enemies out here. So you might be wondering, well, what's the point in doing the dungeons? Well, the dungeons do have like the mythical items. Like, let's check this this machine here. And if we scroll down, aha! Look, there we go. So there's a mythical piece right there. These aren't likely, I mean, maybe they do, but they're very unlikely to drop outside from these mobs. So you have better chance, if maybe your only chance, to get items like this that have just ding, 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 ding. Look at that, all those stats stacked up there. Lock, dodge, initiative, elemental mastery, and 20 health points. That is looking pretty good. That's a level 35 though, so it's gotta be a while before I can wear that, but it might be worth saving up my my tokens for. 160 just to get one though. Whew, that's gonna take a while. But each level dungeon, like before it was level 12 dungeons, now it's 21 dungeons. Each of them have their own currency, so you're better off making sure that, like, you go ahead and burn through those currencies and get whatever items that you can, and then move on to the next tier of dungeons if you're dungeon grinding like I am. But again, that's totally optional. You don't have to do it. You can, well, you can do crafts if you want as well, or gathering, like mining. There's wood cutting and stuff like that. Lots of different activities here in the game. Let's go ahead and connect with the Drago Express. This is basically Wakfu's version of Chocobo transport, I guess, that helps you zip, like kind of like the teleports from point A to point B. But I think this video is getting pretty long. I'd like to show you guys another dungeon, and because each dungeon has their own theme, their own monsters and stuff like that, and their own final boss and stuff. Which I think that's the thing that I really like to see, is like, ooh, what's the final boss going to be like? What kind of crazy OP abilities is he gonna have? Some of them are just really over the top in the damage that they do, in the hundreds, like AoE hundreds of damage, and it just gets nuts. Anyway, if you guys would like to see more of that, keep an eye here on the show. I might be doing some more Wakfu videos in the future. If, like I said, you want to know more about Wakfu, download and play it for yourself, then definitely check the link down in the description of this video. And yeah, that's gonna do it for now, guys. Keep your eyes open. I'm gonna be doing more first look videos, or maybe a second look like I'm doing here with Wakfu in the future. In the meantime, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support first look videos here on the channel, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.